Hey, Reba. השמש לעלות לבוקר להאיר חזקה שבטבילות אותנו לא תחזיר. There's Amy. Let's see if anybody else. Let's see. Everybody's having problems getting on Zoom, huh? Okay. Everybody's having problems getting on Zoom, and I can't get myself together. This song, okay. Shir la Shalom. I'll start over. תנו לשמש לעלות לבוקר להאיר חזקה שבטבילות אותנו לא תחזיר. מי אשר קבע נרו ואף put English words to that. Not the same English words that everybody else knows. Okay, everybody is in the waiting room. Come on in. Sue and Marvin and Barbara. Yay! I don't know. It was the same as last week. I don't know why. Well, some of you had problems with your computers. So, and Tamara has problems with her computer. She hasn't even contacted me as to like. Are we going to have services tonight? Okay, hine matov. Hine matov manayim, shevet kulanu yachad. Hine matov manayim, shevet kulanu yachad. Hine matov, shevet kulanu yachad. Hine matov, shevet kulanu yachad. Hine matov manayim, 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 shevet kulanu yachad. Hine matov, hine matov. La 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 la. Hine matov, hine matov. La 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 la. Hine matov manayim, 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 shevet kulanu yachad. 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 Behold how good and how pleasant it is when all of us dwell together in unity. The Baruch Hu. Oh, come on, don't do that. Why did you do that? Ugh. I just lost the book again. I don't know why it does that, and I can't get it back. Oh, here we go. Okay, I got it. I found it. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Praise be the one to whom our praise is due. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach leolam va'ed. Praise be the one to whom our praise is due, now and forever. Ahvat Olam. Your love has embraced us always, in wilderness and promised land, in good times and in bad. Night and day your Torah sustains us, reviving the spirit, delighting the heart, informing the soul, opening the eyes, granting us a glimpse of eternity. Because of your love, we shall embrace Torah night and day in devotion and delight. Beloved are you, Adonai, whose Torah reflects your love. The Shema. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Hear, O Israel, Adonai is our God, Adonai is one. And Amy, this is one of those days when I have to wear glasses. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובישעריך. You shall love Adonai your God with all your mind, with all your soul, and with all your strength. Set these words which I command you on this day upon your heart. Teach them faithfully to your children. Speak of them in your home and on your way, when you lie down and when you rise up. Bind them as a sign upon your hand. Let them be a symbol before your eyes. Inscribe them on the doorposts of your house and on your gates. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם, אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים, אני אדוני אלוהיכם. Be mindful of all my mitzvot and do them. Thus you will become holy to your God. I, Adonai, am your God who brought you out of Egypt to be your God. I, Adonai, am your God. Adonai Elohechem emet. Adonai, your God, is true. Mi chamocha. Hello again, Barbara. And hello, Roland. And hello, Albert, who are over on, yeah, let's see. Who are you? Where are you? Hard to tell. Roland's on Facebook. I guess Albert's on YouTube. Okay. Come on. among all that is worshipped, who is like you, majestic in holiness, awesome in splendor, working wonders. Hashkivenu. O God, you are a consolation to your creatures, for in moments of forgetting, we but call to mind your care, and we're comforted. When we hope no more, a pattern in the snow reminds us of your loving kindness. Your dawns give us confidence, and sleep is a friend. You are here. We fail words to say Ma Tov. Baruch atah Adonai, haborei sukat shalom aleinu, ve'al kol amo Yisrael, ve'al Yerushalayim. Blessed are you, Adonai, guardian of Israel, whose shelter of peace is spread over us, over all your people Israel, and over Jerusalem. Yitkadav yitkadash shemei Rabbah, be'alma divra kirutei, ve'amlik malkutei, be'chaye konu v'yom, ekonu v'chaye d'kol beit Yisrael, bagala bagala uvizman kariv v'imeru amen. Yehi shemei Rabbah mevarach le'olam olal me'amaya yitbarach yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei d'kudesha b'richu leila mikol birkata v'shirata tushbechata v'nekamata damiran be'alma v'imeru amen. Amidah. Adonai sevetai tiftaku fi yagi tehilatecha. Adonai, open my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Oops. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avoteinu v'Imoteinu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel v'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim v'Konei HaKol, v'Zocher Chasdei Avot v'Imahot, u'mevii geula livnei v'neihem leman shemo be'ava, melech ozer u'moshia u'magen, Baruch atah Adonai, magen Avraham v'ezrat Sarah. Atah gibor le'olam Adonai, nechaye hakol atah, Rav le'hoshia, morid hatal. Mechaker chayim bechesed, mekayei hakol b'rakanim rabim, somek nofelim ve'rofei cholim, u'matir asurim, u'mekayem emunato lishenei afar. Nikamu kabal givurot, u'midom elach, melech mimid u'mekayer, u'matzmiach Yeshua. V'ne'eman atah Baruch atah Adonai Mekayeh hakol. Tamara made it. Shalom, Erev Tov. Take a moment now to say your own private prayer from your heart. Say Shalom bimromav, Hu ya'aseh Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, ועמד ורקדותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי כל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב אמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך, לעולם ולעלמיה יתברך. יתברך וישתבח ויפר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי קודשה בריחו לעילה מכל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דמירן בעלמא ואמרו אמן. תתקבל צלותינו וברכותינו לכל ישראל קודם אבוהון דבשמיא ואמרו אמן. יהי שלום רבה מן שמיא וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל ואמרו אמן. The Torah portion this week, Ki Tavo. Often someone will say, please, Mr. Gabbai, give me any other aliyah. It's kind of unique, the aliyah that we view with such trepidation isn't one that anyone is particularly fond of. It's the blessings and the curses. And they start with the blessings, which is interesting. I think, hang on. Yes, they start with the blessings and they end with the curses. And the guys, they stand on separate mountains and shout at each other. They shout the curses first, and everybody on the other side says Amen. And then they shout the blessings back at the first mountain, and they all shout Amen. The reason that nobody likes this particular Torah portion is because nobody wants to really read the curses. And I kind of get that. That's it's what they do. You know, somebody has to. So when they do that, it's read in a kind of an undertone. The blessings, of course, are said aloud. So they compromise by speaking very softly and in a very low voice. Because we don't really want to be cursed. Moses divides the 12 tribes into two groups. He places them on the two mountains, Mount Gerizim and Mount Ebal, and they face each other. The 6 tribal descendants of Leah and Rachel are to shout the curses across to the other 6 tribes, the descendants of Bilhah and Zilpah, plus the 2 tribes of Reuben and Zebulun. The section containing the curses, I said this already, all the terrible fates that will befall upon those Israelites who do not follow the commandments. And it's become something that those who are honored be given on Ananiah are to be not so much of an honor. So in ancient times, you see, ancient times being before anybody became illiterate in reading Hebrew, each person called up to the Torah would read their own aliyah. So over the centuries, fewer and fewer people are able to read from the Sefer Torah itself. So that's why we have most synagogues employ the rabbi, the cantor, or a Torah reader, quote unquote, to read all of the Torah portions. And the section is read all the way through. Unlike the what I do is the triennial cycle, which is not something new, by the way. It was created back in Babylonian times. But as I said, they are not shouted, they're chanted, but softly, almost whispered, in an effort to soften the penalties that will be meted out. So as we enter our Yamim Noraim, and Selichot is this coming Saturday night, we hope that the penalties for our mistakes are forgiven, and that as we turn away from our mistakes, our holy sovereign Creator will turn and face us to welcome us into a divine embrace. Too many pages, too many papers. Aleinu. Aleinu לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתגעים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. Ours is the duty to praise the all-sovereign, to honor the artist of creation, who made us unique in the human family with a destiny all our own. For this we bend our knees and bow with gratitude before the sovereign Almighty, monarch of all, the wellspring of holiness and blessing. On that day the eternal shall be one, and God's name shall be one. We're grateful, O God, for the gift of life and for the healing powers you've implanted within your creatures. Sustain our loved ones through these days of illness with the courage and fortitude they need to endure weakness and pain. We're remembering those injured in the suicide bomb in Kabul and the families of those who were killed. Alan Bennett, Chaya Luba Batzeta, the songwriter Sam Glazer's mom, Judy Skolnick's husband, Jennifer B., Tamara's neighbor, Michael Druck, Tamara Blecker, Robert Snyder, Debbie Snyder, his mom, Helene Goldberg and her family, Max Smith, Taylor White, Ziona Swigert, Chava Elsa, Albert's little granddaughter, Maddie, Yosef Ben Albert and Valerie Madison, Shiron Ben Sarah, Batia Malka Bat Perelchaya, Menachem Ben Menashe, Ada Bat Chanya, Roland and Judy Hansen, Shendel Bat Sharon, Chana Bat Shendel, all COVID-19 victims. May the Blessed Holy One be filled with compassion for their health to be restored and their strength to be revived. May God swiftly send them a complete renewal of body and spirit, and let us say Amen. And I didn't add the chat, so I see there's a whole bunch of stuff. Really, Reba? I'd never heard that. No bowing yet. Okay, I bowed for you. Oh, I'm sorry. Susan, you're saying, you're praying for Dorothy, Marlene, Naomi, Bill, David, Mark, and Sarah. You're welcome, Roland. And anybody else? If you want to unmute, you may, and tell me.
I got my list. Pam, Hazel, you and Silly, Crazy Mr. Bob, my identical twin brother Albert Madison, Valerie Madison, Maddie, Marvin, Avi, Janice, Jeffrey, Christine, and Alan Bennett.
Susan, oh, you already did that. Barbara. Okay, Rala and Baruch and Bernie and Saul. Tamara?
Alan Bennett, Darren Glick, Michael Druck, myself, other people that were injured in Kabul, the suicide bombing. all the COVID victims, and those who are recovering with side effects. And that's all.
Okay, Marvin?
Mike Radin, Myrna Sue Schimberg, Francis Johnson, and myself.
Okay, and I know Reba, you pray for those who have no one to say a prayer for. Huh. It's very interesting. I'd never heard that. Reba said, someone told me that there is only one aliyah for this Torah portion, so that the person who does the curses always gets to read the blessings. That's a good idea. You'd have to read the whole Torah portion, though. Blessed are you, Adonai, who heals the sick. And the mourner's Kaddish. I believe the number is 12 American soldiers killed. I'm not sure what the total number of people killed was, but
I think it went up to 13.
That's what I saw this morning, but they weren't saying that they were Americans at the time. Although it was at the gate, that was the worst one. There was one killed in the corridor of the hotel, one soldier, and the others, or two maybe, and the others I think were killed at the gate, at the Abbey gate. And I said it was ISIS. This morning I said I was sure it was ISIS, and they're saying it was ISIS. A friend of mine, I'm also remembering Anita Regol, and the mother of a woman that I adore, who was a member of my congregation, Rebecca Palti Behar. Charlie Watts, the drummer for Rolling Stones, Don Everly, and Tom T. Hall. Music lost a lot of people this week. All COVID-19 victims and all victims of racial injustice. And you may again unmute and tell me who you want. Okay, Marvin, you're saying Kaddish for Mike Radin, Myrna Sue Schimberg, Francis Johnson. Oh, you're not saying it for yourself. That's for Misha Berach. Oh, I see. Okay. I'm sorry, I missed that. Danny, the dog, and Richard Orr, Richard Rose, Ted Wilcox. And Barbara?
My son Benjamin and my grandpa Benjamin.
Okay. Susan? No, okay. Reba, you say Kaddish for those who have no one to say Kaddish for them.
My mother, her yard site is the 31st of August. And my dad and all my relatives, my cousins, my aunts, uncles, everybody just gone before me.
And Amy?
Aziza the Giraffe, April the Giraffe, Robert Weber, Scott Whitehead, Wayne and Cat Bride, my friend Beth, Jackie Mason, Linda Norton, Linda Knight, all those celestial lives in Surfside, Florida, all those who died in Haiti, and all those who died in Afghanistan.
Okay, you can all unmute and join me in the Mourner's Kaddish. Yitgedal, Yitgedash, Shemei Rabba, Be'alma Divarach Yerutei, Chayechon, Chayei Beit Yisrael, Ba'agala,
Amen.
Yehei Shemei
Rabba Maya. Maya.
Yitgedash, Yitromam, Yitromam,
Talash make a chopper hill. Shirata. Tushbata Mehamata. Damram Yeru. Amen.
Shalama Rabba Chaim Aleinu Ve'al
Israel. Biru. Amen.
Say Shalom Bimromah.
Yes, Shalom.
Aleinu Ve'al
Israel. Yaakov Yisrael. Biru. Amen.
I don't know the chords, and I didn't want to risk trying to fake it, but I'm going to close with God Bless America in another language.
Okay.
You may like this. I'll do it first in Yiddish and then in English. Gott Mensch Amerika, Land, wo's ich lieb, steht Schweir, Madrig Seir, überall leicht der Strahl uns zu lieb. Von die Bergwies zu die Präries, bis die Jammen weiß mit Schäum. Gott bench Amerika, mein süße Heim. Gott bench Amerika, mein süße Heim. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light above, from the mountain to the prairie, to the ocean white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. Shalom, Laila Tov, Erev Tov, wherever you are.
Whatever it is.
I love you. And watch Rabbi Blaine tomorrow. And Sind und Gesit. Thank you. I learned that years ago, and it was, I did it at a memorial presentation for 9/11, actually. It was in November of 2001 at a community church. And I kept running into people from the church who said, I can't believe you did that. They loved it. Anyhow, shalom and Shabbat shalom if I don't see you myself tomorrow.
You'll see us tomorrow.
Okay.
All right,
It's up with
Rabbi.
us, haha.
We'll see you. Lala Tov. Lala Tov.
Shana Tova.
Lala Tov.